Have you ever felt like the universe is trying to tell you something, but you just can't figure out what it is? Well, you're not alone. Every single day, the universe is guiding us in ways we might not even realize. Through the people we meet, the challenges we face, and even the quiet moments of our lives. In this video, we're diving deep into 7 powerful ways the universe is guiding you right now. Whether it's through the subtle signs around you or the intuitive gut feelings that urge you to act, these signs are always there, waiting for you to notice. So let's explore these hidden messages together and uncover how the universe is shaping your path. The universe is always communicating with us, though its messages are often subtle and easy to overlook. One of the most common ways the universe guides us is through signs in our everyday lives. These signs can appear in many forms, repeating numbers, symbols, unexpected encounters, or even seemingly coincidental events. These subtle nudges from the universe may seem random, but they are actually a form of communication, offering guidance on the path we should take. For instance, you may start noticing the same number or sequence of numbers repeatedly, such as seeing 1111 or 333. These aren't just coincidences, but a form of universal communication meant to draw your attention. Numerology teaches us that these numbers often carry specific meanings related to certain aspects of life, like love, growth, or transformation. When you repeatedly encounter a number or pattern, it's the universe telling you to pay closer attention, to trust the journey you are on, or to be open to opportunities. Another sign can be through the people we meet. Have you ever crossed paths with someone unexpectedly, only to realize later how significant that encounter was? These interactions, while seemingly random, are often orchestrated by the universe. They can be brief moments that plant seeds of new ideas, offer you a different perspective, or even help you find solutions to your problems. These people show up at just the right moment to guide you in ways you may not fully understand at first. The universe can also communicate with us through the flow of events in our lives. If you find that things are aligning perfectly without much resistance, it's likely the universe's way of telling you that you're on the right path. On the other hand, if you experience a series of obstacles, it may be a sign that you need to reassess your direction or take a different approach. Even challenges, which often seem negative at first, can serve as signs that the universe is guiding you toward personal growth or a more fulfilling life. Ultimately, the signs from the universe are all around us, but they require our awareness and openness to be recognized. When we learn to tune into these messages, we begin to understand that we are not navigating life alone. The universe is always guiding us, providing the support we need at every step of our journey. Our gut instinct, often referred to as our intuition, is one of the most powerful ways the universe communicates with us. It's that deep, almost unexplainable feeling that rises from within, urging us to act or avoid something, even when we don't have logical reasons for doing so. This inner guidance is not just a product of our brain working overtime, it's a direct connection to a higher source, the universe, subtly guiding us toward the choices that align with our highest good. When we follow our gut instinct, we often experience a sense of peace or certainty, even in situations that might otherwise be uncertain. For instance, when making a decision, you might not have all the facts, yet something within you tells you which choice feels right. This instinct is not merely based on our past experiences or knowledge. It's a deeper, universal wisdom that taps into our core, giving us the answers we need in moments of doubt. Sometimes, this inner voice might feel like a subtle nudge, like a whisper telling us to take a different route or say something specific. In other moments, it can feel like a clear and undeniable sense of knowing. The more we trust this instinct, the more we realize that it's never wrong. The universe is guiding us through these feelings, helping us make decisions that lead us toward our true purpose, even when the path seems unclear. Ignoring these gut feelings, on the other hand, can often lead to a sense of unease or discomfort. When we go against our instincts, we may find ourselves in situations that don't feel right, or we might face challenges that feel harder than they should be. These uncomfortable moments are not meant to punish us, but to redirect us back to our true path. The universe uses our gut instincts to help us avoid situations that don't align with our highest good and to encourage us to stay on course. Learning to trust our gut is a practice, and it requires us to listen, even when we don't fully understand why we feel the way we do. As we become more attuned to these signals, we begin to realize that our intuition is a powerful tool for navigating life, helping us make decisions with confidence, clarity, and trust in the universe's guidance. Life's challenges often feel like obstacles, something we try to avoid or overcome as quickly as possible. However, the universe uses challenges as a way to guide us, not just through the hard times, but toward growth and transformation. These difficult moments, though uncomfortable, are actually valuable lessons in disguise, teaching us things we might never learn during times of ease. They push us to evolve, often in ways we hadn't anticipated or planned. When we face adversity, we may feel frustrated or defeated, questioning why we're experiencing hardship. It's easy to fall into the mindset that challenges are merely bad luck or misfortune. But the universe doesn't bring challenges into our lives to punish us. It brings them to help us grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn something new about ourselves, our values, and our abilities. For example, when we face failure or setbacks, they often highlight areas where we need improvement. These experiences teach us perseverance and determination, qualities that help us become more capable and resourceful. They also show us where our weaknesses lie, giving us a chance to address them and become more well-rounded individuals. Rather than being something to dread, challenges provide us with the space to refine our skills, to push beyond our comfort zones, and to step into the best versions of ourselves. Challenges also teach us patience and perspective. When things don't go according to plan, we are forced to slow down, reflect, and consider alternative paths. This often leads to deeper self-awareness and clarity about what truly matters in our lives. We may come to realize that certain goals or desires were never aligned with our true purpose, and the struggle was simply the universe's way of steering us toward something more meaningful. In many cases, the most significant personal growth happens not in moments of success, but in moments of struggle. It is through overcoming challenges that we discover the strength and resilience we never knew we had. So, instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, we can start to view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and align ourselves more deeply with our true path. The universe is always guiding us, even through the toughest lessons. The people who come into our lives are never there by mere coincidence. Whether they appear for a brief moment or become a permanent part of our journey, each person has a purpose, and the universe brings them to us for a reason. Some people come into our lives to teach us lessons, while others may appear to provide support, encouragement, or even challenges that help us grow. In many ways, these individuals are a form of guidance from the universe, helping us to see different perspectives and guiding us toward our highest good. Sometimes the people we meet are exactly what we need at that moment, even if we don't realize it at the time. A chance encounter or a seemingly insignificant conversation can change the course of our lives. These connections, however brief, often offer us new insights, new ideas, or a different way of thinking. When we open ourselves to these interactions, we may find that the universe is using these individuals to nudge us toward a direction we hadn't considered, or to remind us of a path we might have forgotten. Other times, the people who enter our lives can be teachers or mentors, guiding us in ways that help us discover new strengths, talents, or aspects of ourselves. These individuals often show up when we are ready for the next phase of our personal growth. Their wisdom and experience can illuminate the path ahead, offering us the tools and knowledge we need to navigate life more effectively. The universe places them in our lives at just the right time, when we are most open to receiving their lessons. Even the people who challenge us or who seem to be obstacles play an important role. These individuals may bring out our deepest fears or insecurities, but they also present an opportunity to face and overcome those fears. These relationships, though difficult, push us to evolve, teaching us important lessons about boundaries, communication, or forgiveness. In these moments, we may not always see the gift, but with time, it becomes clear that these people were instrumental in our personal growth. Ultimately, the universe brings people into our lives to help us on our journey. Whether they stay for a season or a lifetime, each one has a role to play in our evolution. By being open and receptive to these connections, we can better understand the lessons they offer and embrace the guidance they bring. Serendipities and synchronicities are some of the most magical and mysterious ways the universe guides us. These seemingly random yet perfectly timed events or encounters are not coincidences at all. They are signs that the universe is actively working behind the scenes to align us with our true path. Whether it's running into an old friend at just the right moment, receiving unexpected help when you need it most, or stumbling upon an opportunity that seems too good to be true, these moments are far more than chance. They are the universe's way of showing us that everything is interconnected and that we are exactly where we are meant to be. At times, these occurrences may seem ordinary or insignificant, but when we take a step back and look at the bigger picture, we begin to see how they have shaped the course of our lives. The universe uses serendipity to guide us in ways we may not fully understand at the time, but they always lead us to exactly what we need, whether it's a person, an idea, or a new direction. The beauty of synchronicity lies in the timing, how events, people, and situations align in perfect harmony when we least expect it. These moments often serve as a reminder that we are not alone on our journey, and that the universe is constantly working to guide us toward our purpose. Sometimes these synchronicities happen when we are feeling lost or unsure of our next step. Perhaps we're struggling with a decision or feeling uncertain about our future, and suddenly, a conversation, an event, or even a simple sign can provide the clarity we were seeking. These moments are the universe's way of telling us we're on the right track, even when it feels like things aren't falling into place. They reassure us that the flow of life is leading us exactly where we need to go, even if it's not immediately obvious. When we recognize and embrace these serendipitous moments, we begin to see the interconnectedness of everything around us. The universe is constantly sending us signals, but it's up to us to be open and aware enough to notice them. By trusting these moments and allowing them to guide us, we align ourselves more deeply with the universe's plan for our lives, creating a sense of flow and purpose that transcends logic or reason. These synchronicities are proof that the universe is always working in our favor, guiding us toward the life we are meant to lead. Sometimes the universe guides us in ways that aren't immediately clear. There are moments when things don't seem to go as planned, when doors close or opportunities slip away, leaving us wondering what went wrong. But it is in these moments that the universe may be pointing us toward a different path, one that we can't yet see or understand. The unseen path is not always easy to recognize, especially when we are focused on our expectations or desires. We may feel discouraged or frustrated, but these experiences are often signs that something greater is unfolding beyond what we can perceive at the moment. When we face setbacks or things don't turn out the way we imagined, it's easy to interpret them as failure. However, the universe often redirects us in ways that are not immediately apparent. What seems like a roadblock might actually be a redirection, leading us toward a better opportunity or a more aligned path. Sometimes the unseen path is one that requires patience and trust. We may have to step away from our plans and trust that the universe has something greater in store for us, something that we cannot yet comprehend. It's important to remember that not everything is meant to be understood immediately. Life has a way of unfolding in layers, and while we may not see the bigger picture right away, every experience is part of the greater plan. The unseen path may be one that asks us to be patient and to trust the timing of our lives. Even when things feel uncertain, we are being guided to exactly where we need to be. Each step, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, is a part of this larger journey. The unseen path is also about surrendering control and accepting that we don't always have the answers. The universe knows what we need, and often we are led down unexpected routes that eventually lead us to our true purpose. These experiences shape us, teach us resilience, and open us up to possibilities we never imagined. Trusting the unseen path means letting go of the need for certainty and embracing the flow of life, knowing that the universe has a way of guiding us to exactly where we are meant to be, even if it's not immediately visible. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to become overwhelmed and distracted by the constant noise and demands around us. Yet, it's in moments of stillness that the universe often communicates most clearly. These moments, though rare and sometimes hard to find, are precious opportunities for reflection and connection. When we create space for stillness in our lives, we allow ourselves to tune into a deeper level of awareness and clarity where the answers and guidance we seek can emerge. Stillness doesn't always mean complete silence or physical stillness. It can be as simple as finding a quiet moment in a busy day to breathe, pause, and reconnect with ourselves. In these moments, our minds are given the chance to settle, allowing us to listen to our inner voice and tune in to the subtle messages from the universe. Whether it's through meditation, spending time in nature, or simply sitting in silence, these moments offer the opportunity to clear away the mental clutter and focus on what truly matters. It is often in these moments of stillness that we find clarity about our next steps. When we're constantly moving, it's easy to miss the small signs or intuitive nudges that the universe is sending us. But when we slow down and quiet the noise around us, we become more attuned to the subtle guidance that has always been there. Our intuition becomes clearer, and we may receive insights or ideas that we hadn't considered before. In stillness, the answers we seek are often revealed, not in loud, dramatic ways, but in quiet realizations that arise from within. These moments also allow us to reconnect with our sense of purpose and direction. Life's distractions can often pull us off course, leading us to focus on things that don't truly serve us. But when we take the time to be still, we can realign ourselves with our true path and refocus on what's most important. Stillness helps us to hear our own inner wisdom and to discern the difference between the noise of the world and the quiet guidance of the universe. In a world that often values productivity and constant movement, moments of stillness are a reminder that sometimes the greatest guidance comes not from doing, but from being. By embracing these moments, we create space for the universe to speak to us, guiding us with clarity, peace, and purpose. Now that you know how the universe is guiding you, it's time to pay closer attention to the signs all around you. From the people who cross your path to those unexpected moments of clarity, everything is happening for a reason. Trust in the process and remember that you are always supported by something greater than yourself. If you've experienced any of these signs or have your own story to share, drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you align with your purpose and live a life guided by the universe. Keep your eyes open, stay connected, and let the journey unfold.